Okay, today we'll be opening up this used Purolator Tech oil filter, number TL14610. And I got this used oil filter from a very generous viewer whose name is Andrew from Florida. He did the oil change on his neighbor's car. Her name is Svetlana. Thanks, Andrew. This filter was in service for 5,199 miles and came off of Svetlana's 2021 Nissan Kicks. Yep, the one with the 1.6 liter 4-cylinder engine, which now has 39,827 miles. She's an Uber driver and put all these miles on in just 2 months. She was using Mobil 1 Advanced Fuel Economy 0W30 full synthetic oil during this period. Let's open up this Purolator oil filter and see how it did. So let's get started.
This is a pour. You gotta glue the silicone, get nice and tight. Get your angle here. Filtration angle here.
Okay, so Andrew sent me the filter box also with the filter, the used filter. So let's take a look at it. High density media. And if we look over here, 96.5% dirt removal, and that's at 20 microns. Okay, so let's look at the filter. The date code, F09P20E2. This is a sticker. And right here it says, Made in USA. Man in Hummel. And we got a nitro rubber gasket. It's pretty thick. It's on here pretty good too. Okay, I'll measure that later. We got 8 inlet holes. Metal core with louvers, bypass valve down below, about 3 grooves there for threads. Okay, so let's open this filter up and see what it looks like. Okay, most of the oil was drained out. Any drain back valve, nitro rubber. And it looks like it held up okay. Have to clean it up, look at it. Looks good. The base plate. Yeah, looks good. Filter element. You got a little bit of a gap there, but it didn't tear or anything. Metal crimp seam. Metal end caps, bypass valve right here. Looks clean. Yeah, it looks pretty clean. I think this is probably a little bit of glue right there and there. Now I'll put the number of pleats on the screen. Just checking for any tears or anything. I don't see nothing. All looks good. Okay, so like the box says, high density filter media, and it's rated for 96.5% at 20 microns. That's just some paint probably. Okay, that all looks good. And we got stamp leaf spring, looks fine. And the oil, I don't see any sludging or anything, so that's a good sign. No carbon buildup there, or soot. It's actually got a nice color to it. Looks good. Let's get some measurements. Okay, about 0.43 millimeters for the can. .68 inches wide, minus 1/10 of an inch. Okay, so let's take this filter. I'll cut it open, squeeze it out, and stretch it out and see what it looks like. Be right back. Okay, so here's the filter all stretched out. And this filter is 38.5 inches long. Okay, let's get the thickness on this filter media. 0.70 millimeters thick. Yeah, this is the filtering side, back side. And looking under a microscope, this filter looks very clean. There's just a couple little soot or carbon particles in it, but you can't see no light coming through it, but it's pretty clean on the surface. Let's take a look at that picture. So as you can see, the surface looks pretty clean. And it also looks pretty clean right here. Let's take a close-up of it. You can see there's really no soot, no carbon. You might, there's a couple little ones, but there's really nothing much there. No sparklies. Very clean filter overall. I would say Svetlana's engine's running really clean. And this oil's doing a good job also. So let's take a look at the rest of the filter. Okay, so here we got the gasket. And it doesn't want to focus. There it goes. But you can see like a little ridge here where it was up against the block. But the gasket looks good. That's all fine. Stamp leaf spring, that's fine. Let's look at the louvers here. Okay, you can see those are opened up. Those are fine. And the anti-drain back valve, that worked good. This is a nice base plate. A lot of inlet holes. 3 grooves there for threads, that's fine. Yeah, this is all good. Bypass valve. You can see that open, but it opens up. And it's got a pretty good, decent sized can here. These filters aren't that expensive, so I mean, this is a pretty good combo. 5,000 mile combo with, with Mobil oil and the Purolator Tech oil filter. I think it did its job. What do you guys think about this filter? And again, I want to thank Andrew for sending me this used Purolator oil filter. And I think I'll wrap this video up. And don't forget, Oil Filter Fridays. I try to open up an oil filter every Friday on this YouTube channel. So if you like this video, please hit that like button. Thanks for watching, and take care. Happy Halloween, everyone.